Good morning, students. Welcome you all to my ninth video on the chapter solid state. In the previous videos, we discussed something about packing efficiency of different types of unit cells, different types of lattices, that is SCC, BCC, and FCC, right? Now we'll see that next topic under the that is what you call it as state is calculation of density of unit cell. Calculation of density of unit cell, right? And as far as density of unit cell is concerned, density of unit cell is equal to the ratio of the mass of unit cell to the volume of unit cell. Ratio of mass of unit cell to the volume of unit cell, that is called as what we call it as density of unit cell, right? So why should we calculate the density of the unit cell? Because as far as density is concerned, density of unit cell is nothing but density of a solid. Remember that. Density of unit cell is nothing but density of a solid. By knowing the parameters of the unit cell, you can decide the densities of the unit cell, or by knowing the densities of the unit cell, you can decide the parameters of the unit cell. What are the parameters of the unit cell? That is H length, right? What are the parameters of unit cell? That is H length. This is one of the parameters of unit cell. Then it is radius of the sphere, radius of particle, that is radius of particles present in the unit cell, right? If you know the densities, you can decide the H length. If you know the H length, you can decide the radius of the unit cell. Radius of the particle. Because of that, this relationship has got its own importance. And of course, in order to relate that density of unit cell with that of the, different parameters of the unit cell, we'll go for it. As far as mass of the unit cell is concerned, mass of unit cell is equal to number of particles per unit cell, number of particles per unit cell. If the number of particles per unit cell is multiplied by mass of one particle, if number of particles per unit cell is multiplied by mass of one particle, and you are going to get mass of the unit cell. Number of particles per unit cell is taken as Z. So far we have taken number of particles per unit cell as Z. And mass of one particle, that is atomic mass divided by Avogadro number. Atomic mass divided by Avogadro number, that gives you what we call it as, yes, it is mass of one particle, because mass of Avogadro number of particles is atomic mass. Avogadro number of atoms will be characterized by atomic mass. Avogadro number of molecules will be characterized by molecular mass. Therefore, it is molar mass of the, yes, it is a particular substance, right? If Avogadro number of particles are characterized by m as the mass, this is the mass of the Avogadro number of particles. Then what is the mass of one particle? That is 1 into m divided by Avogadro number. This is what we call it as mass of one particle. This is mass of one particle, right? This is mass of one particle. If mass of one particle is multiplied by number of particles per unit cell, you are going to get mass of unit cell. And of course, volume of unit cell ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? Volume of unit cell, that's equal to A cube. Volume of unit cell is equal to A cube, because in the case of cubic unit cell, all the sides of the units, all the sides of the cube will be same. The length is equal to breadth is equal to height. Therefore, A into A, that is volume of the unit cell, that is A cube. And substitute all these values in this particular formula. Therefore, density of the unit cell D is equal to mass of the unit cell is Z, yes it is, into m by Na. This is what we call numerator. That is Z into m by Na divided by A cube. This is A cube. Or you can rewrite it as Z into m divided by S A cube into Na. This is what we call it as The relationship between density of the unit cell and edge length, right? The relationship between density of the unit cell and edge length. That's why I said by knowing the parameters of the unit cell, edge length, you can decide the density. Okay, na? Or if you know the density of the substance, density of a solid, you can decide the edge length. If you know the edge length, you can decide the radius of the particle. If you know the edge length, you can decide the radius of the particle. You know, number of particles per unit cell is fixed, atomic mass is fixed, Avogadro number is also fixed. By knowing all these things, you can calculate the density of the unit cell. Now, I said, if you know the density, you can decide the edge length, right? If you know the edge length, you can decide the radius of the particle, radius of the atoms. You go to the now, we are going to decide, you are going to fix a certain atomic radii to each and every atom. How to decide the radius of the atom? Nodiga, that is, if you know the density, you can decide the edge length. If you know the edge length, then you can decide the radius of the atom. And for that purpose, I am going to give you relationship between, yes, edge length and radius of the particle. I am going to give you the relationship between edge length and relationship between edge length of unit cell and edge length of unit cell and radius of the particle. It may be an atom or molecule, yes. Radius of the particle, yes, we'll see that. Okay, now, and that you already calculated while deriving packing efficiencies. You already packing efficiency, for SCC, A is equal to 2R. Then, Marcoli, just now you finished what we call it as the packing efficiency calculations, wherein you come across what we call it as the relationship between A and 2R. Idana you derive madidira. Similarly, for FCC, 4R is equal to root 2A. 4R is equal to root 2A. Therefore, A is equal to S 2 root 2 into R. This is the relationship between, yes, it is edge length and radius of the particle. Idunu kuda derivation madbekare niಮಗೆ ತೋರಿಸಿಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನಾನು. Yes. And for BCC, yes, 4R is equal to root 3A. ಇದನ್ನು ಕೂಡ derive ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ ನೀವು. 4R is equal to root 3A. Therefore, A is equal to what? 4 by root 3 into R. 4 by root 3 into R. That is relationship between edge length of BCC and radius of the particle. Edge length of FCC and radius of the particle. Edge length of SCC and radius of the particle. So that's why I said, if you know the density of the substance, you can decide the edge length. If you know the edge length, then you can decide the radius of the particle. And this is what we call it as a relationship between edge length of unit cell and radius of the particle. Relationship between edge length of unit cell and radius of the particles. Yes. So with that, we'll go for the problems on density calculations. Agboda? Fine. Look at the students. The first problem, that is gold with atomic radius 0.144 nanometers. NM andre nanometers. Crystallizes in FCC unit cell. What is the length of the sides of the unit cell? Length of the sides andre edge length anta artha. Length of the sides andre edge length anta artha. Okay na? ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ for FCC ಅಲ್ವಾ ಅದು? For FCC 4R is equal to root 2A. 4R is equal to root 2A. Therefore, A is equal to 4R divided by root 2 into, yes, 4R divided by root 2, yes. And here it is, as far as R is concerned, atomic radius, ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? 0.144 nanometers. 0.144 nanometers. That is 0.144 into 10 to the power of minus 9 meters. 0.144 into 10 to the power of minus 9 meters. Nano means 10 to the power of minus 9. Yes. Substitute ಮಾಡಿ 4 into 0.144, yes, into 10 to the power of minus 9 divided by root 2 ಅಂದ್ರೆ 1.41, root 2 ಅಂದ್ರೆ 1.41, yes ಅಲ್ವಾ? Simplify ಮಾಡಿ you are going to get the, yes, it is edge length in terms of meters. ನೋಡಿ 4 into 0.144, yes, divided by 1.41, right? That's equal to 0.408, 0.4085 into 10 to the power of minus 9, into 10 to the power of minus 9, yes. Okay na? This is in terms of meters. This is in terms of meters. Okay na? ನೀವು ಅಕಸ್ಮಾತ್ ಏನಾದರೂ ಪೈಕೋಮೀಟರ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೋಡಿ ಈಗ 10 to the power of minus 3 divided by 10 to the power of minus 3 ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ yes ನಾ minus 9 minus 3 ಎಷ್ಟಾಯ್ತು minus 12, 10 to the power minus 3 ನ್ಯೂಮರೇಟರ್ ಬಂದ್ರೆ 1000 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, 1000 into this much ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ 408.5, ಇದು ನ್ಯೂಮರೇಟರ್ ಬಂದ್ರೆ 1000 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, 1000 into this much ಎಷ್ಟು 408.5 into 10 to the power of minus 12, 10 to the power of minus 12 meters, or 408.5 minus 12, 10 to the power minus 12 can be replaced by pi, picometer, that is picometer, yes. So this is what we call it as the edge length of the unit cell in the case of gold, which crystallizes by, yes it is, which crystallizes by FCC, right? So this is the calculation, yes, the length of the sides, the edge length. So just note it down and have a screenshot of it, and we'll go for the next problem, right? Look at the second problem. Silver forms CCP lattice, cubic close packing, and X-ray diffraction studies of its crystals show that the edge length of its unit cell as 406.6 pm picometer, yes. Calculate the density of the silver, and one information is given: atomic mass equals 107.9 U unified mass. 107.9 U unified mass, right? You know, for any calculations for that matter, you write formula. Density equals D, that's equal to Z into M divided by A cube into NA, right? ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಇಲ್ಲಿ substitute, first writing formula, next substitution Z. What is for CCP? Z equals 4 for CCP. Z equals 4 for CCP. What is M? 107.9 U, that is gram per mole. 107.9 gram per mole. But KCl ಬರಿಬೇಡಿ. A, yes it is, edge length 406.6 picometer. ಇದು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ನಮಗೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಟಾಮಿಕ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಪರ್ ಮೋಲ್ ಬರೆದಾಗ you are going to density in gram per cc, you are going to get density in gram per cm cube, yes. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡೋದು, ಇದನ್ನ you express this piom in terms of centimeters, picometer ಅನ್ನ centimeters ಗೆ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ರೈಟ್? ಈಗ ನೋಡಿ, that's equal to 406.6 into 10 to the power of minus 12 meters. 406.6 into 10 to the power minus 12 meters, right? Okay, now 1 meter is equal to what? 406.6 into 10 to the power of minus 12 into 10 to the power of 2 centimeter. ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದೆ ನಾನು? I replaced meter by 100 centimeters. 10 to the power of 2 centimeters. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 1 meter ಬದಲಾಗಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದೆ? 10 to the power of 2 centimeters ಬರೆದಿದ್ದೀನಿ. Yes. That's equal to, okay na? 406.6 into 10 to the power of minus 10 centimeters. 406.6 into 10 to the power of minus 10 centimeters. That's equal to 4.066 into 10 to the power of minus 8 centimeters. That is A. 4.066 into 10 to the power of minus 8 centimeters. ಅಂದ್ರೆ 406.6 into 10 to the power of minus 10 ಬಂದಿತ್ತಲ್ವಾ? ಅದೇನಾಯಿತು 4.066 ಇಂಟು 10 to the power of 2 ಇಂಟು 10 to the power of minus 10 ಬರ್ಕೋಬೋದಲ್ವಾ 406.6 ಅನ್ನ 4.066 ಇಂಟು 10 to the power of 2 ಅಂದರೆ 100 ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 2 ಮೈನಸ್ 2 ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ 4.066 ಇಂಟು 10 to the power of minus 8 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. This is what we call it as, that is edge length in centimeters, right? ನಾನು ಯಾವತ್ತೂ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಸಜೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಯು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ದಟ್ ಎಡ್ಜ್ ಲೆಂತ್ ಇನ್ ಸೆಂಟಿಮೀಟರ್ಸ್. ಭಾಳ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂದರೆ 406.6 ಇಂಟು 10 to minus 10 ಸೆಂಟಿಮೀಟರ್ಸ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಆಗ 406.6 ಹೋಲ್ ಕ್ಯೂಬ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಡುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಅ ಬಿಗ್ ನಂಬರ್. ಆವಾಗ ಯು ಮೇ ಬಿ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕನ್ while calculating, while simplifying. Yes, ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನನ್ನ ಸಜೆಷನ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ಡೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಎ ಅನ್ನ 10 to the minus 8 ಸೆಂಟಿಮೀಟರ್ಸ್ ಆ ರೀತಿ ಆ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಗೆ ತಗೊಂಡ್ಬರ್ಬೇಕು. ಆವಾಗ ನಿಮಗೆ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಈಸಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ಸ್ ಈಸಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ನಿಮಗೆ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀನಿ ನಿಮಗೆ, ರೈಟ್? ಈಗ ನೋಡಿ, ಹಾಗೇನೆ ಎಂ ಅಟಾಮಿಕ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 107.9 ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಆವಾಗ ಕೊಟ್ಟರು ನಂಬರ್ NA 6.022 ಇಂಟು 10 to the power of 23 ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. ಆವಾಗ ಕೊಟ್ಟರು ನಂಬರ್ 6.022 ಇಂಟು 10 to the power of 23. ಎಸ್, ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ 4 ಇಂಟು 107.9 divided by a cube. Yes, 4.066 into 10 to the power of minus 8 whole cube. Yes, okay na? Into, yes, our order number, that is 6.022 into 10 to the power of 23. This is substitution. Writing formula, substitution and simplification. Yes. ಈಗ you can make use of your calculator as numerator ನೋಡಿ. That is 107.9 into 4. That comes out to be, yes, it is 431.6. Yes. ಆಮೇಲೆ 4.066 whole cube ನೋಡಿ. That is 4.066 whole cube into 4.066 into 4.066, right? It comes out to be 67.22 into 10 to the power of minus 24. ನೋಡಿ, 67.22 into 10 to the power of minus 24, because minus 8 into 3 ಎಷ್ಟಾಯ್ತು? minus 24 into 6.022 into 10 to the power of 23 ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಇಲ್ಲಿ minus 24, ಇಲ್ಲಿ plus 23 ಇದೆ. 10 to the power minus 24, 10 to the power plus 23 ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ? 10 to the power of minus 1 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Therefore 431.6 10 to the power of minus 1 ಮೇಲಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋದ್ರೆ 10 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, divided by, yes, ಎರಡು ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿ, that is 67.22 into 6.022. Yes, that comes out to be 4.0, that is 404.79 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಈಗ, that is 431.6 into 10 divided by 404.79 comes out to be 10.66 gram per cm cube. This is the density there. 10.66 into 10 to the power of 10.66 ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಪರ್ cm ಕ್ಯೂಬ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಎಸ್, ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತು ಅನ್ಕೋತೀನಿ. ಎಸ್, ಓಕೆನಾ? ಕೆಲವು ಸರಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ ನೀವು ಅಂದರೆ, ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಟ್ರೈಂಗ್ ಟು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಇನ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ kg per meter cube. ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ತಪ್ಪೇನಿಲ್ಲ, ನೋ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ಬಟ್ ಡ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ದಟ್ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಪ್ರಾಸೆಸ್ ಯು ಮೇ ಬಿ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕನ್. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಪರ್ cm ಕ್ಯೂಬ್ಗೆ ನೀವು ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅಕಸ್ಮಾತ್ ಆಗಿ ಏನಾದರೂ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್, if the problem requires to calculate the density in terms of kg per meter cube, then you can convert this gram per cc in terms of kg per meter cube. ಹೇಗೆ ನೋಡಿ, that is 10.66 ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಪರ್ ಸಿ ಎಂ ಕ್ಯೂಬ್ ಇದೆ, ಹೌದಾ? ಓಕೆನಾ? ಅದನ್ನ ಹೀಗೆ ಬರ್ಕೋತೀನಿ, ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಬೈ ಸಿ ಎಂ ಕ್ಯೂಬ್ ಅಂತ ಬರಿಬೋದು, ಹೌದಾ? ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ 10.66 ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಬದಲಾಗಿ 10 to the power of -3 kg ಅಂತ ಬರಿಬೋದಾ? 1 gram can be replaced by 10 to the power of -3 kg, right? Divided by 1 cm cube is equal to what? 10 to the power of -6 meter cube. ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ಇದು. 1 cm cube is equal to what? 10 to the power of -6 meter cube. Yes. ಈಗ ನೋಡಿ ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ you are going to get 10.66 into 10 to the power of 3 -6 ಮೇಲೆ ಹೋದ್ರೆ -6 ಮೇಲೆ ಹೋದ್ರೆ +6 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, +6 -3 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, +3 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ kg per meter cube. ಇದು ನೀವು ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ while calculating density be careful, so it expressed in terms of molar mass ಅನ್ನ ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಪರ್ ಮೋಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಓಕೆನಾ? ಅವಾಗಡ ನಂಬರ್ ಇದೆ, z ಇದೆ, ಎಡ್ಜ್ ಲೆಂತ್ ಅನ್ನ ಸೆಂಟಿಮೀಟರ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಅದರಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಇನ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ 10 to the power -8 ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮಗೆ 10 to the power -24 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. 10 to the power -24, 10 to the power +23 ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಿಮಗೆ ಬರೀ 10 ನ್ಯೂಮರೇಟರ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಈ ತರ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ನಿಮಗೆ ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ ನೀವು ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ದ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್, ರೈಟ್? ಓಕೆನಾ? 10.66 ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಪರ್ ಸಿ ಎಂ ಕ್ಯೂಬ್. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಕಾಲ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಡೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತು ಅನ್ಕೋತೀನಿ. ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಅ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ಶಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಟ್. ಎಸ್, you can have a screenshot of it. Okay na? We'll go to the next problem. Artha aitu? Yes? Fine. Look here. Problem number 3. The density of lithium atom is given 0.53 gram per cm cube. That is D is equal to 0.53 gram per cm cube, right? The edge length of the lithium unit cell is 3.5 angstrom. Find out the, yes it is, number of atoms in a unit cell of lithium, and given that atomic mass of lithium equals 6.9 U. Atomic mass of lithium equals 6.9 U. Yes, that is M equals 6.9 U, that is 6.9 gram per mole. Yes. Then as far as you can replace by gram per mole, right? Edge length equals 3.5 angstroms, right? Edge length equals 3.5 angstrom. That's equal to 3.5 into 10 to the power of -10 meters. 1 angstrom is equal to 10 to the power of -10 meters. Angstrom is replaced by 10 to the power of -10 meters. ಹೌದಾ? ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ, ಯಾವುದೇ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಎ ಅನ್ನ ಇನ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೆಂಟಿಮೀಟರ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಯು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ಡ್ ಡೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ ಇನ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಪರ್ ಸಿ ಎಂ ಕ್ಯೂಬ್. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ 3.5 into 10 to the power of -10. ಹೌದಾ? ಮೀಟರ್ is replaced by 10 to the power of 2 centimeters. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter ತಾನೆ? ಸೊ 1 ಮೀಟರ್ ತೆಗೆದುಬಿಟ್ಟು 10 to the power of 2 centimeters ಹಾಕ್ತೀನಿ. ಈಗ 3.5 into 10 to the power of -8 centimeters ಬರುತ್ತೆ. This is edge length. Yes. As usual, Avogadro number is 6.022 into 10 to the power of 23. 6.022 into 10 to the power of 23. Yes. Therefore, that is D is equal to Z into M divided by A cube into NA. One very first. You are supposed to calculate Z, number of particles present in a unit cell, andre number of particles per unit cell. ಹೌದಾ? Therefore, that is Z equals ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, or Z equals ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿ D into A cube into NA Avogadro number divided by M ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Molar mass, atomic mass, right? Then Z equals density ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ, 6.9 into A 3.5 into 10 to the power minus 8 whole cube into 6.022 into 10 to the power of 23, right? Divided by, that is 6 atomic mass, that is, sorry, density is density is 0.53, right? Sorry, 0.53. Density is 0.53, right? Atomic mass is 6.9. Atomic mass is 6.9. Numerator multiply body. Okay, denominator multiply body. Yes, you will get the final answer. Yes, that is 0.53 into 3.5 whole cube. Right? Into, yes, 6.022, right? Divided by 6.9. Yes, and that is what we call it as 19.83 into 10 to the power of minus 1. Minus 24 plus 23. 10 to the power minus 24 plus 23 ಆಯಿತು 10 to the power of minus 1. 19.83 into 10 to the power of minus 1. That's equal to 1.983. ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? Divided by 10 ಮಾಡಿ 1.983, and that is approximately equal to what? 2. Therefore Z equals 2. Therefore it is BCC. Calculation of number of particles per unit cell, that is not a factor here. If you know the number of particles per unit cell, you can decide the nature of the unit cell. What type of unit cell it is? BCC, that is. You know, in the case of BCC, there are 2 particles per unit cell. Hagagi, by knowing the number of particles per unit cell, you can decide what we call it as nature of the unit cell. Okay, and lithium crystallizes by body centered cubic lattice. And this is what we call it as calculation of, yes, it is the Z value by knowing density of the crystal, right? ಆಗ್ಬೋದಾ? ನೋಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ನಂಬರ್ 3, ಟೇಕ್ ಅ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಶಾಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ರೈಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಡೌನ್. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಫೈನ್, ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅನ್ಕೋತೀನಿ. ಫೈನ್. Look at the fourth problem there. An element has body centered cubic structure with a cell edge of 288 pm. The density of element is 7.2 gram per cm cube. How many atoms are present in 208 grams of that element? Yes. ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Then you calculate the unknown information, unknown parameter. By using that unknown parameter, you can decide the number of atoms of that particular element in 208 grams of it. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಎಸ್, ನೋಡಿ ನಾನೇನು ಇಲ್ಲೇನು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಬರೆಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಅವನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ನೀಟಾಗಿ ನೋಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ಸಪ್ರೇಟ್ ನಾನೇನು ನೋಟ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಅದರಲ್ಲೇನು ನಿಮಗೆ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ನಾನು ಸೇರಿಸೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಇದೇ ಫೈನಲ್, ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನೀವು ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಬಿಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲೇನೆ, ರೈಟ್? ಈಗ ನೋಡಿ, ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋ ಹಾಗೆ ಡೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ಸ್ Z into M divided by A cube into Avogadro number. Yes, write the one by one. I can write Z is equal to 2 for BCC. BCC ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ Z is equal to 2 ಹಾಕ್ಬೋದು. ಓಕೆನಾ? Avogadro number is 6.022 into 10 to the power of 23. Yes. Density ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, that is 7.2 gram per cm cube. Yes. ಓಕೆನಾ? H length ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, cell H 288 pm. Yes. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಡೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಡೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಸೆಲ್ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಡಿ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಡೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಸೆಲ್ ಇಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಡೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್, ರೈಟ್? ಪೈಕೋಮೀಟರ್ ಅನ್ನ ಮೀಟರ್ಸ್ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. 288 into 10 to the power of minus 12 meters. ಅದನ್ನ ಮತ್ತೆ ಸೆಂಟಿಮೀಟರ್ಸ್ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. 288 into 10 to the power of minus 10 centimeter. ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಬರ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ. I replaced 1 meter by 100 centimeters. ಅಂದ್ರೆ 10 to the power of 2 centimeters. ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 10 to the power of minus 10 centimeters ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Yes, that's equal to 2.88 into 10 to the power of 2 into 10 to the power of minus 10 centimeters. ಹೌದಾ? 288 ಅನ್ನ 2.88 into 2 ಬರ್ದು ಮೈನಸ್ ಆಗಿ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿ ಫೈನಲ್ ಆಗಿ 2.88 into 10 to the power of minus 8 centimeters. That is what we call it as edge length. Substitute ಮಾಡಿ ಈಗ. Here it is, right? Density ಏನು? 7.2, right? 7.2 is equal to, yes, Z is 2 into, and M you calculate, yes, then ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಈಗ? A cube ಅಂದ್ರೆ 2.88 into 10 to the power of minus 8 whole cube into, yes, 6.022 into 10 to the power of 23. Yes. On the basis of this, I can calculate M. I can calculate M. M calculate ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ cross multiply ಮಾಡಿ. Yes. Cross multiply ಮಾಡಿ final ಆಗಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಇಟ್ಬಿಡಿ, ಏನು ತೊಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. Yes. You just calculate that cross multiplication ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡಿ, right? Look at that. 7.2 into 2.88 into 2.88 into 2.88, yes, into 6.022, yes. Okay, now, right? Then it comes out to be 1035.73. The cross multiply ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. Yes. ಇದು 10 to the power minus 24, 10 to the power plus 23 ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? Into 10 to the power minus 1. Whole divided by, yes, it is 2. Whole divided by 2 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Yes. ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಈಗ? Divided by 2, yes. And of course, into 10 to the power minus 1 ಅಂದ್ರೆ divided by 10. It comes out to be 51.7 gram per mole. This is atomic mass of that element. But ನೀವು atomic mass ಕೇಳಿಲ್ಲ ನಿಮಗೆ. You are supposed to calculate number of atoms present in 208 grams. That is W ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ 208 grams ಅಲ್ಲಿ, right? ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನೋಡಿ ನಮಗೊಂದು ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, ಏನು? We know that, yes, 1 gram atomic mass of any substance, that is 51.7 grams. 1 gram atomic mass of any substance contains Avogadro number of atoms, that is 6.022 into 10 to the power of 23 atoms. So particles, okay na? What about in 208 grams? What about in 208? That is 208 into 6.022 into 10 to the power of 23 whole divided by 51.7. Simplify ಮಾಡಿ. They are the number of atoms present in the 208 grams of given sample. Yes, that is 208 into 6.022 divided by 51.7. It comes out to be 24.22 into 10 to the power of 23. 24.22 into 10 to the power of 23 atoms in 208 grams of given sample. Yes. So this is what we call it as calculation of number of atoms present in, yes, it is 208 grams of that particular element. Yes. ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ನಾವು? ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಅನ್ನು ಬಳಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅಟಾಮಿಕ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಅಟಾಮಿಕ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನಮಗೊಂದು ಐಡಿಯಾ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. 1 ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅಟಾಮಿಕ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ 51.7 grams. This is atomic mass. If I express in terms of gram, that is called as gram atomic mass. 1 gram atomic mass contains Avogadro number of atoms. What about in 208 grams? That comes out to be 24.22 into 10 to the power of 23 atoms. And this is what we call it as fourth problem as far as the calculation of density and other parameters are concerned. ಆಗ್ಬೋದಾ? Yes, note it down. ಬೇಗ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ಶಾಟ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಬರ್ಕೊಂಬಿಡಿ ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ. ಇದೇ ಫೈನಲ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ನೋಟ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತಿದೆ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೋಬೇಡಿ. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಎಸ್, ಫೈನ್. Look at that problem number 5. Right? X-ray diffraction studies show that copper crystallizes in FCC unit cell. X-ray diffraction studies show that copper crystallizes in FCC unit cell with a cell edge of 3.608 into 10 to the power minus 8 centimeter. You know, they have given the edge length in terms of centimeter directly. Yes. The density of copper is found to be 8.92 gram per cm cube. So calculate the atomic mass of copper. Very simple, right? Write the formula. D is equal to Z into M divided by A cube into NA, right? Yes. Z equals, Z is what? Number of particles per unit cell. In the case of FCC, that's equal to 4. Density is 8.92 gram per cm cube. Yes. Okay, na? Matte information is there? And you are supposed to calculate atomic mass. Edge length is given 3.608 into 10 to the power of minus 8 centimeters. Simple. ನಿಮಗೆ ಪೈಕೋಮೀಟರ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ಸೆಂಟಿಮೀಟರ್ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಿತ್ತು. ಈಗ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಈಗ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿ z equals 4 into atomic mass to be calculated. Yes, divided by a cube 3.608 into 10 to the power of minus 8 whole cube. Yes, into Avogadro number. Yes, 6.022 into 10 to the power of 23, right? That's equal to density there. This is there 8.92. 8.92. Yes. Therefore, simplify that. Yes. That's equal to, okay, ನೋಡಿ m unit cross multiply ಮಾಡಿ 8.92 into, yes, it is 3.608 whole cube into 10 to the power of minus 24 into 10 to the power of plus 23 into 6.022. Yes, and then whole divided by 4. Simplify ಮಾಡಿ, you are going to get the atomic mass in gram per mole. Yes, ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡೋಣ, ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. Yes, 8.92 into 3.608 into 3.608 into 3.608 whole cube ಆಯಿತು into 6.022. Yes, and it is divided by 4. Yes, okay na? That is 630.73 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. 630.73 into 10 to the power of minus 1. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ minus 21 plus 23 ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 10 to the power of minus 1, and it comes out to be around, yes, 63.073. This is what we call gram per mole atomic mass of, yes, it is copper. Atomic mass of copper. Yes. So this is what we call calculation of atomic mass of copper. Is that clear? Yes. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ? Simple. ಈ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಕಂಪಲ್ಸರಿ ಈ ಡೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 2 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ದ ಡೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ ಬೈ ನೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಎಡ್ಜ್ ಲೆಂತ್, ಅಥವಾ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ದ ಎಡ್ಜ್ ಲೆಂತ್ ಬೈ ನೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಡೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ, ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ದ ಅಟಾಮಿಕ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಬೈ ನೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಡೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ, ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ದ Z ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಬೈ ನೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಡೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ, ಈ ರೀತಿ ಕೇಳ್ತಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಕಾಲ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್, yes, it is density calculation ಅಥವಾ atomic mass by knowing density. ಆಗ್ಬೋದಾ? Take a screenshot of it and we'll proceed to the next problem. Yes, okay na? Right. ನೋಡಿ, next class ಅಲ್ಲಿ, next video ದಲ್ಲಿ I am going to solve the problems from, I am going to select some problems from the question papers. Okay na? Question papers ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲವು problems select ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಿಮಗೆ solve ಮಾಡಿ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀನಿ, and that completes. We'll see in the next video. Fine. Thank you.